In today's video, we're going to be doing another more Edabit problem solving. So this is another pretty easy one. It's called Find the Discount, in which we need to create a function that takes two arguments, the original price and the discount percentage as integers, and then we return the final price after discount. So for example, on a $100 item, if we get a 75% discount, we're supposed to return $25, which would be the final price that we pay. Easy enough. Let's dive right into it. So for this tutorial, we're going to be using Java. So what I would start with is we need to decide on a method to calculate the discount, or to calculate the final price, right? So let's just say there's a couple ways I can think of to do it, and I'm going to pick one of them to do. So let's say we have a $100 item and a 25% discount, right? Everyone intuitively knows that that's going to be a $25 discount. Yeah, it would end up being a $25 discount or a $75 final price, right? So how do we calculate that? So let's take the price times the discount percentage we get. What does that give us? So if we go with the 125 example, so we've got a $100 item times a 25% discount price, it gives us a $25 thing. Well, what do we do with that? We take the original price minus the discount amount, and we get 75. Or there's another way you can do it, which involves taking your discount percentage. Well, a discount percentage will never be over 100, right? So let's just take 100% minus our discount percentage of 25. That gives us 75% of, and that's the final percentage. That is a percentage of the final price, or percentage of the original price that we're gonna pay. So then we could take that 75% times 100, and then we get the $75. A little less intuitive, but they both work. But I think today we're going to go with the original method. So let's get jumped right into it. We'll take the let's just make this a one-liner. Be pretty simple. So we're going to return. Let's put some parentheses on there. So let's do the first method. So we need price minus, because price is our original price, minus. We need to calculate price times in percentage, which is, there we go, percentage. We got those things, and that should give us what we're looking for. We're taking the original price minus price times percentage, which would give us the discount price, or the discount amount in dollars. I see where I screwed up. Okay. Yeah, okay, I see the issue. So, problem I just realized that I didn't address. Percentage in this case is an integer. So, to convert this integer to a percentage, what do? We can divide it by 100. Let's make sure that's enough parentheses. Oops, that's not supposed to be, that one's supposed to be here. I don't like how it does that, erases my parentheses, but that's okay. So now we're taking percentage divided by 100, which will give us the decimal. So let's just say the 75% discount. You have a 75 integer divided by 100, you get 0.75 times the price. And that will solve the problem for us right there. If I did my parentheses right. So far, just doing a quick review, everything looks good. What's wrong with it now? So after doing a quick review of it, because I'm trying to be thorough here, and I'm a little confused, I entered it in a different calculator. Seems like the order of operations isn't going quite the way I expected it to, and this happens pretty often. And it can be a kind of a problem when you're doing one-liners. It's a little harder to debug it. So let's just do it this way, right? Easy enough. All right, so let's just use a double discount D percent. That'll be our discount percent. Is equal to, let's take percentage, percentage divided by 100, right? So by logic, we can use the first test here, 100, or sorry, it would be 75 divided by 100, or 0.75. Cool. All right, now that we did that, we can try to break it down a little further, make it double D amount, that's our discount amount, is going to be price times D percent, which would be 0.75 times 100, which gives us 75. And now, sometimes you have to do it like this just so you can reason about it. Let's do final amount is equal to D amount times, it'll be price minus D amount, which will give us the final price. And then instead of this nice little clean one-liner, we will return final amount. And sometimes this happens when you try to do one-liners. Sometimes parentheses go away, or Java or whatever language you're using doesn't interpret order of operations the way you think it will. And honestly, a lot of the time it is human error as well. Let's reason about this, right? So, percentage is an integer, and it is the discount percentage as integers, right? So 175 should equal 25. Okay, easy enough. So we're given the same answers as last time, which is weird. So let's think about it. So let's feed in 125, or sorry, 175. This is a very good way to think about it and help you work through problems. So let's say double percent, D percent is 75 divided by 100, or 0.75. And double amount, D amount, which is our discount amount. Let's say we got 100 here, times our discount percent of 0.75, perfect, which is equal to 75. And then our final amount, which is going to be price minus 75. Something's going awry here, but it would appear that this is becoming 0 for some odd reason. Couldn't tell you why though. Let me feed it into a calculator here real quick. We'll do it step by step, just like we're doing on here. All right, so our percentage is 75 as an integer divided by 100, 0.75. That's our D percent times D price, times price, which is 175. Now remember the number 75. All right, so let's take price 100 minus 75, 25, and we return 25. Not quite sure where this thing's getting hung up on. Just give me one moment. Pause it. Took me 2 seconds, but I figured out the issue. So, problem was I needed to put a 0.0 there to make this a floating point or a double. The types broke it, and that happens in Java. It's just how it goes, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe.